My name is Jane Kim, and over the last 11 years, I've been serving my community, first as a member of the Board of Education, and now as a supervisor in San Francisco. I was humbled when the Young Elected Officials Network, made up of more than 1,000 elected officials from across the country, asked me to join America's cabinet as Attorney General to provide our own take of what a cabinet that serves all Americans should be doing to help our country live up to its promise. I started my career as a community organizer, developing young people into civic leaders. Helping them grow into leaders also inspired me to run for office. And now, as an elected official, over the last decade, I have worked to secure free community college for every resident of San Francisco. I led negotiations to force developers to build the most affordable housing of any city legislator in the last 7 years. And I've worked tirelessly to give minimum wage workers a raise to $15 an hour. I'm now leading a $130 million initiative to make childcare affordable for every San Francisco family. And as an elected official, I've made it my mission to fix the laws that hold people back, deny them their rights, and create unfair double standards. Attorney General Jeff Sessions has taken the opposite approach. Sessions gutted protections for workers employed by federal contractors. Sessions made it easier for states to remove citizens from the voter rolls. Sessions plans to go after states that have legalized or decriminalized marijuana, trampling voter choices, and turning back the clock on any progress to reverse the harm caused by the war on drugs. Sessions is damaging partnerships between law enforcement and the immigrant communities they serve. And he is using the full might of the Department of Justice to fight DACA in the courts, putting hundreds of thousands of dreamers at risk of deportation, tearing apart families, and upending our economy. Jeff Sessions is an attorney general who protects the privileged and the powerful and undermines every effort to protect the civil rights of people of color, women, LGBTQI, individuals with disabilities, low-wage workers, and immigrants. His brand of politics only serves the very few and leaves most hardworking Americans behind. I believe we need to resist his agenda of injustice day in and day out. And I believe we must articulate an alternative vision for America to implement policies that correct historic injustices, uphold democratic rights, and expand opportunity for all people. We need to do everything in our power to ensure women get equal pay for equal work, that we implement family-friendly policies like paid parental leave and universal early childhood education. We need to protect women from abuse and harassment in the workplace and ban mandatory arbitration clauses that silence victims. We need to recommit our Justice Department to stand up for voting rights because at its core, our democracy will not work unless everyone has a chance to make their voices heard at the ballot box. We need to reform our prison system to refocus on rehabilitation and reintegration. We need to end money bail practices that send people to jail simply because they do not have enough money. We need to end the failed war on drugs, not redouble it. Instead, we need a new strategy to end the opioid crisis, one focused on prevention and rehabilitation. We need to fund research, create better systems of care coordination across state lines, and above all, we need a Justice Department that is devoted to justice. Thurgood Marshall once said, "When you see wrong or inequality or injustice, speak out, because this is your country. This is your democracy. Make it, protect it, pass it on." This is our country. Let's make it stronger. Let's protect it, and let's pass on a more just democracy to the next generation.